On e4. On e5. Bishop c4. We are now in the bishop's opening Berlin defense. Knight f6. Threatening knight takes e4. On d3 played by wei. On c6. Knight f3. Bishop e7. Take a moment to spot the best move for wei. King castled kingside is a strong choice, since Queen c7. Rook e1. King castled kingside. Bishop b3. On a5. On c3 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main game. Bishop e7. King castled kingside. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Carlsen? Queen c7 is the correct move because Rook e1. King castled kingside. Bishop b3. On a5. On c3. On d6 position is equal. Shifting to the main game. King castled kingside is not the best move played by wei. Threatening knight takes e5. On d6 is not the best move played by Carlsen. On c3. Knight bd7. Rook e1. Stop here and find the strongest move for Carlsen. King castled kingside is logical continuation as Bishop b3. Rook e8. On d4. Bishop f8. Bishop c2. On h6 position is equal. Let's explore the main game. Rook e1. Knight f8 is not the best move played by Carlsen. Queen b3. It is novelty move. Knight e6. Pause the video and find the best move for wei. Bishop takes e6 is the correct move because on takes e6. On d4. On takes d4. On takes d4. King castled kingside. Knight c3. wei have small advantage. Let's go to the main line. Threatening bishop takes f7 check. Knight e6 played by Carlsen. On d4 slightly worse move played by wei. Queen c7. Knight bd2. King castled kingside. Bishop f1. Rook e8. On a4. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Carlsen? On takes d4 is best move here because on takes d4. On d5. On a5. Rook b8. On e5. Knight h5 position is equal. Let's analyze the main variation. On a4. On a5 is not the best move played by Carlsen. Knight c4. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Carlsen. Knight d7 is the correct move because Bishop e3. On b6. Rook a d1. On takes d4. On takes d4. Bishop a6 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main line. Knight c4. On takes d4. Think carefully what is the best move for wei. Pawn takes d4 is the correct move because bishop d8. Pawn e5. Pawn takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Knight d5. Knight d6. WEI have small advantage. Let's explore the main game. WEI wants to play. Pawn takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Knight takes e5 and gain a significant edge. Pawn takes d4 is not the best move played by Carlsen. Knight b6 is not the best move played by WEI. Threatening knight takes a8. Rook b8 played by Carlsen. Carlsen considers playing knight c5. Queen d1. Queen takes b6 and take decisive advantage. Pawn takes d4 played by WEI. Bishop d8. Threatening queen takes b6. Knight takes c8 played by WEI. Rook takes c8. Pause the video and find the best move for WEI. Queen d3 is logical continuation as Queen d7. Bishop e3. Pawn d5. Pawn e5. Knight e4. Pawn g3. WEI have small advantage. Let's analyze the main variation. Rook takes c8. Bishop d2 is not the best move played by WEI. Queen b6. Threatening queen takes b3. Queen d3 played by WEI. Pawn d5. Carlsen is looking to play. Pawn takes e4. Rook takes e4. Knight takes e4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn e5 played by WEI. Threatening pawn takes f6. Knight e4 played by Carlsen. Bishop e3. Bishop e7. Rook e d1. Rook e d8. Queen b1. Pawn c5. Bishop b5. Pawn takes d4. Knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop c5. Threatening bishop takes d4. Queen d3 played by WEI. Pawn g6. Queen e3. Bishop takes d4. Rook takes d4. Knight g5. Queen d2. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Carlsen? Knight e6 is a strong choice, since Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. Queen takes d5. Rook c2. Rook f1. Rook takes b2 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main line. Queen d2. Rook c2 is a critical mistake played by Carlsen. Queen takes g5. Take a moment to spot the best move for Carlsen. Rook takes b2 is logical continuation as Queen f4. Queen e6. Rook a d1. Rook b4. Rook takes b4. Pawn takes b4. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's analyze the main game. Threatening rook takes d2. Queen takes g5 played by WEI. Rook takes f2. Pause the video and find the best move for WEI. King takes f2 is a strong choice, since Queen takes d4 check. King g3. Rook f8. Rook f1. Queen takes b2. On h3 still wei is losing, shifting to the main variation. Rook takes f2 could cost the game. Played by Carlsen. Queen takes d8 check severely weakens the position. Played by wei. Queen takes d8. King takes f2. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Carlsen? On f6 is a strong choice, since on e6, Queen b6, Rook d1, Queen takes e6, Rook takes d5, Queen b6 check. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's explore the main variation. King takes f2. Queen c7 could lead to immediate trouble. Played by Carlsen. Rook takes d5. Take a moment to spot the best move for Carlsen. Queen c2 check is a strong choice, since King g1, King g7, Rook f1, Queen takes b2, Rook d7, King h6. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's go to the main variation. Rook takes d5. Queen b6 check. Time to think. Find the best continuation for wei. King f1 is a strong choice, since on h6, Rook d3, on g5, Rook e1, on h5, on b3 wei have small advantage, shifting to the main variation. Queen b6 check creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Carlsen. King e2 could cost the game. Played by wei. Queen e6. Threatening. Queen takes d5. Rook a d1 played by wei. Queen f5. Think carefully what is the best move for wei. On e6 is best move here, because Queen takes e6 check. King f1. King g7. King g1. On f5. King h1 wei have small advantage. Let's analyze the main variation. Queen f5. Rook 1 d4. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Carlsen? Queen b1 is the correct move because King f2, Queen h1, on h3, Queen c1, Rook d1, Queen takes b2 check. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's proceed to the main game. Rook 1 d4 loses position. Played by wei. Queen c2 check. Think carefully what is the best move for wei. King f1 is a strong choice, since on h5, Rook d1, on h4, on h3, Queen takes b2, King g1 wei have small advantage. Let's analyze the main line. Queen c2 check is a critical mistake. Played by Carlsen. King f3. Pause the video and find the best move for Carlsen. Queen takes b2 is logical continuation as on h3, Queen c3 check, Rook d3, Queen c1, Rook d1, Queen c3 check. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's proceed to the main variation. King f3 is a major oversight. Played by WEI. King g7. Pause the video and find the best move for WEI. Rook e4 is the correct move because Queen takes b2. On h4. On h5. Rook d3. On g5. On takes g5. WEI have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main variation. King g7 severely weakens the position. Played by Carlsen. On h3. Pause the video and find the best move for Carlsen. Queen b3 check is the correct move because Rook d3. Queen b4. Rook d2. On h5. Rook 5 d4. Queen b3 check. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's explore the main game. On h3 is a major oversight. Played by WEI. On h5. Think carefully what is the best move for WEI. Rook d2 is the correct move because Queen c1. King e4. On g5. King d3. On g4. Rook d4. WEI have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main line. On h5 turns the tide in the opponent's favor. Played by Carlsen. Rook d7. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Carlsen. Queen b3 check is a strong choice since King f2. On g5. Rook d2. On g4. Rook 7 d3. Queen e6. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's proceed to the main variation. Rook d7 is a critical mistake. Played by WEI. On g5 could lead to immediate trouble. Played by Carlsen. Bishop c4. Queen f5 check. Pause the video and find the best move for WEI. King e3 is a strong choice since Queen takes e5 check. King d2. Queen g3. King c2. Queen takes g2 check. King b1. WEI have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main game. Queen f5 check. King e2 is a critical mistake. Played by WEI. Queen takes e5 check. King d1. Pause the video and find the best move for Carlsen. Queen f6 is logical continuation as Rook 4 d6. Queen f5. Rook takes f7 check. Queen takes f7. Bishop takes f7. King takes f7. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's proceed to the main line. King d1. Queen h2. Pause the video and find the best move for WEI. Rook takes f7 check is best move here because King h6. Rook f6 check. King g7. Rook dd6. Queen g1 check. Rook f1. WEI have small advantage. Let's go to the main game. Queen h2 loses position. Played by Carlsen. Rook 4 d6. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Carlsen. Queen h1 check is a strong choice, since King c2. Queen takes g2 check. King b3. Queen takes h3 check. Rook d3. Queen takes d7. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's explore the main line. Rook 4 d6 turns the tide in the opponent's favor. Played by WEI. Queen g1 check is a critical mistake. Played by Carlsen. King c2. Queen takes g2 check. King b3. Stop here and find the strongest move for Carlsen. Queen takes h3 check is best move here because Rook d3. Queen takes d7. Rook takes d7. King f6. Rook takes f7 check. King g6. Still Carlsen is losing. Let's go to the main variation. King b3. WEI is planning to play Rook takes f7 check. King g8. Rook d8 mate and establish a winning position. King f8 severely weakens the position. Played by Carlsen. Rook takes f7 check. King e8. Rook g6. Carlsen fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.